Hello everyone. I Urja warmly welcome you all to today's webinar, AI Training Goldrush, Capturing the Multi-Trillion Dollar Opportunity. AI is no longer a future trend. It is a 4 trillion economic workforce, reshaping industry, job roles, and client expectations. The demand of AI is growing quickly, and the companies that take action now can benefit this change. In today's section, in today's session, you will discover how the organization can partner with AI CERTs as a authorized training partner, that is ATP, and start offering the certification backed vendor aligned AI programs without building courses from the scratch or hiring any AI instructor. It's my very pleasure to introduce our speaker, Mr. Chintan Dave, the General Manager and the head of India at AI CERTs. With over 15 years of cross-functional experience at the intersection of the technology, education, and growth, Chintan is a blockchain solution architect, author, and educator. He has authored 20 plus tech books and delivered 50 plus workshops worldwide. At AI CERTs, Chintan leads a role based certification programs focused on skilling millions of in AI and blockchain. He also drives product and platform development, partnerships, and go to market strategy, ensuring the alignment between the vision, execution, and speed to deliver measurable impact. Thereby, I introduce our next speaker, Afrin, a senior account manager at AI CERTs. With the dynamic background in driving B2B growth, Afrin has proven a track record in leading the high performing teams and closing the high stake deals. She specializes in understanding the client needs, delivering the tailored solutions at align with their strategic objectives. At AI CERTs, Afrin plays a pivotal role in expanding the organization's reach and impact, ensuring that the client receive exceptional service and value. Her expertise in the account management and client relation makes her a truly valuable asset to the team. Now, moving forward, together, Chintan and Afrin will present a 360-degree view from partnership and enterprise strategy to global program, delivering the scale platforms to help your organization tap into AI marketing. Chintan, over to you.
Hey, thank you so much. Afrin, would you mind sharing the deck? Thank you so much, everyone, and welcome. We really want to discuss and deep dive into today's session. Afrin, you want to kick off? You're on mute.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much, Chintan. Thank you for the introduction. And I'm really excited to be a part of this webinar today and to explore this untapped and a huge potential opportunity that we have at hand. The opportunity has never been bigger, and we are here to explore this together. So let me quickly start off with today's webinar. Of course, welcome everyone. If you're all from various parts of the globe, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone. So we are here, to attend the AI training Gold Rush, especially in my market, which is the APAC region. It's a huge upcoming emerging potential market in the AI space. And of course, I believe that, before AI adoption, it is AI literacy. That is the first step. And so quickly setting off today's agenda of today's webinar. So as you can see, we will give you a quick introduction about AI CERTs, our mission, what is our vision, and of course, the global impact that we are creating through our certification programs in AI, blockchain, and the emerging technology space. We will walk you through the complete certification portfolio. That this is one of my favorite parts in the entire webinar session, because we have such a broad portfolio whenever I talk about the certifications that we have to offer, catering to every audience, because we believe AI is for everyone. So we will walk you through the entire portfolio that we have to offer to the entire audience. And of course, and the next, I'm so sorry. We will walk you through the market and workforce insights, of course, understanding where there is a skill gap and how AI trainings and certification programs is an opportunity to tap this gap and to bridge that gap. And the most important part of today's discussion, that what is the partnership opportunity that we have at hand with AI CERTs, what is the entire framework of the partnership, what is the ecosystem, the benefits, and of course, the various partnership models that we have catering to different business audiences, right? And the last segment of our webinar would be the Q&A session, where we have have an interaction. You put those questions forward, and we'll be more than happy to go ahead and address them for you. All right. And of course, we will walk you through and summarize the entire webinar. So I hope it's all good so far. Of course, starting off, Chintan, would that be all right if I start off, or you would like to add on something as an introduction before I begin?
Absolutely. And this is where the world is actually started and moving, So the goal is to make sure that we give you the clear context of how it is going to be a super helpful in the region specifically and what's going on. As we have like hundreds of partners across the globe, more than 50 plus partners in the APAC. This market is so untapped and huge that how we can leverage this progression together is what we want to discuss and deep dive into. And like Afin has mentioned, we would certainly want to have your questions if any. And yep, let's ready to rock and roll.
Superb. Thank you so much for that. And yes, as we are reiterating this multiple times, we are here to tap that potential market that we see at hand, especially in the APAC segment. So about AI CERTs, let me quickly introduce you to the company, to the organization itself. So we are a global certification body, a certification provider, offering certification programs that are all role focused or role based, tapping into the emerging technology space, covering artificial intelligence, blockchain, and various emerging technologies. So all of our certifications, the unique highlight of these certification programs that we have to offer at AI CERTs is that they are focused on a specific relevant job function or job path. And how can you use the power of artificial intelligence to increase your efficiency, to increase your productivity, and to save a lot of cost and time in your specific job role by using artificial intelligence by keeping all the ethical and societal guidelines and considerations in mind. So we have a huge certification portfolio to offer, catering right from an individual audience and up to an enterprise level. So we can cater to every audience that is out there in the market, every age groups. You might be a student, a budding aspirant who is looking for a great career moving forward after finishing their academics. So we have something that we can offer for you. You might be a working professional who might be in your early, maybe in your mid, or even in your senior level in your career. We have something again that we can offer where you could leverage the power of artificial intelligence. And all of our certifications are globally recognized, right? And we believe that AI is for everyone. So we cater to both the technical and the non-technical roles, because AI is also required by non-technical roles. They also need AI literacy. And the entire portfolio comprises of over 50 plus certification programs in the emerging technology space. So that was a quick introduction. And also, of course, we are headquartered and based in New York, USA. So moving on to the next slide. This is our entire portfolio for you in one slide at a glance. So what we have done, since we have such a wide audience that we can cater to and such a broad spectrum of certifications to offer, we have to make it easy, we broadly classified them into two categories. So one would be, of course, on your left hand side, you could see the certifications that are listed fall under our professional portfolio, and all the certifications that you see listed on your right hand side are all the technical certifications, right? The major difference between both these certifications is the target audience that they are catering to and the duration of these micro credential certification programs. The outcome of our programs ideally is that by the time you complete these certification programs, not used develop practical AI skills that you can start implementing daily in your day-to-day job roles, right? And to it's like a feather on a cap, a cherry on the cake, or an icing on the cake, I would like to call it. You also have a globally recognized validation or a proof of these skills that you've just learned and developed through our globally recognized certification, right? That can certainly enhance one's professional portfolio. So in the essential professional category, we cater to all the business professionals and all the technical certifications. The target audience, how I would like to call it, is the techies, the IT professionals, the people who have technical knowledge, programming, coding, etc. So I'll just list some of the top selling certifications and a few of the certifications in this broad portfolio under the professional category. So we have various practice areas. We have AI for Essentials, wherein we have the AI for Executive, tailored for C-level executives, business leaders, and anyone who's in the top management level on how they can start adopting AI in this AI-driven era in their businesses and organizations. Then we have the AI for Prompt, one of our most hot-selling certifications currently right now. It talks about how to effectively draft prompts while using AI models, and so that you get the most accurate output out of these AIs. And that could be knowledge. You could apply that across any AI model that you're using. That could be ChatGPT, it could be Copilot, or even it could be Gemini. So all of our certifications, again, one of the highlights is that they're all vendor aligned. And whatever skills that you learn could be integrated and applied across any vendor platform that you're currently using in your personal or professional portfolio, right? And coming to the AI business segment, here we have some great certifications catering to various specific job roles. So we've targeted a specific role and how can you leverage AI tools meant for those specific roles. So we have AI for sales, AI for marketing, AI for human resource, AI for supply chain, AI for finance, customer service. I can go on and on. So again, we have AI for educators, AI for designers, and some specialization certifications as well under this category, where we cater to a specific industry rather than a specific job role. So here we have AI for the healthcare industry, can be taken by any healthcare professional. We have AI for government, AI for policymakers, and now we've recently launched our newest certifications that have been added into our slide today. That is the AI for real estate, AI for mining, telecommunications, doctor, and nurse. So these are the new certifications that we've rolled out. So ideally, to be honest, we've identified over 300 plus job roles that are out there in the market that have been impacted by AI or are soon going to be impacted by artificial intelligence. And out of that, we've created over 50 plus courses, and there's more coming up in our upcoming roadmap, where you will see more certifications that will be rolled out soon. And now moving on to the technical category. Here we have AI for data and robotics, AI for quantum, AI for developers, AI for cybersecurity, AI in cloud computing, and blockchain and Bitcoin developer certifications, right? So these are all 40-hour certifications, all that fall under the technical category, and all the non-technical or professional certifications, as we call it, are 8 hours long. So moving on, I think now I should take a break and maybe ask Chintan to give the facts and figures. Now this is the potential that we see, wherein these are facts that Forbes, IBM, PwC have come back saying that what is the kind of impact AI has been creating in, and how it has disrupted every industry across the globe. You name it, education sector, healthcare, manufacturing, banking, finance, everyone is now automating their operations. So there's a huge demand for AI skills and people who know how to use AI tools. So this is the market trends that speak for itself, the kind of opportunity that presents itself in the APAC market. So over to you, Chintan.
Thank you so much. So, as we can see, everyone, the market is so huge that if you see the 2024, the epic market is around 63 to 71 billion, and that's what the proven data says, the untapped market. In 2033, the projection will go around 890 billion dollars, where we are actually seeing the fastest growth in each and every quarter and year over year growth. That means there is a decade of a 20x growth, which we are actually going to tap in with AI becoming a core of everything that we do in each economy in Asia. That means if you're talking about the region contributions, almost entire GDP's half of a contribution is going to get aligned with an AI. That means if you talk about the policy, if you talk about the enterprise adoption, if you talk about the startup momentum, if you talk about the digital infrastructure, each and every statistics are saying that AI is what aligning the nations and the entire ecosystem. So every major nation has started their AI evaluations, AI missions, AI long-term budgets, etc. So if you talk about, let's say, India has a huge investment done in India AI mission. If you talk about Singapore has AI. Singapore, Japan has a security 5.0. Same you talk about Australia, where they have a national AI center, Korea, AI innovation strategy. Each and every organizational facts are showing that countries are growing this entire economy through an AI. So there is a 50 billion public fund coming through across the different countries, committed through the orgs and the countries by 2023. Enterprise adoption it is scaling at like 68%, as you can see as well. And one of the most important part, the startups, right? 15,000 AI startup has been grown across the different globes, starting from India, Singapore, South Asia, you name it. So the numbers are saying that everything that we see in terms of the snapshot, as Afrin has shown, the CHRs, the countrywide adoption, the growth information says that every single role is getting tapped in through this AI economy, and every role is different. That like what a lot of Afrin has already mentioned. So that means we are actually in the gold rush time, where every state suggests that how to make an economy AI ready. That means what? How AI is going to enable each and every initiative a nation is driving. Top six market, if you're talking about 90% of the AI value is being tapped through these markets, starting from China, India, Japan, Australia, and the governance also blend in that everything that we are doing is going to scale at the pace that we are looking at. So the growth drivers, if you see the CHR growth, you see, if you see, we're talking about the industry 5.0, all the stats are indicating that AI role based alignment and enablement is what every government is trying. Every government has an AI literacy program. Every enterprise is going deep dive into it. They have an AI academies. They have an AI adoption going on. They have AI adaptation going on. There are a lot of initiatives each and every stats are suggesting. If you can move to the next slide. And these growth drivers are actually driven by each and every economical drivers that you can see, starting from, let's say, policy and funding. As I mentioned, AI mission is investing around 1.2 billion in India. In Singapore, SGD 500 million plus programs are driving this research. If you talk about Society 5.0 in Japan, 100 billion annual R&D investment fund has been dropped in, right? AI Innovation Center, National Ethics Center in AU, they are investing billions of dollars. Uh, Same goes for every economy. So the collectively APEC government has actually initiated 50 billion, and this is just a government initiative. We talk about an enterprise scale. uh, we talk about the big adapters like Infosys, TCS, you name the companies, they're actually going into it. If you talk about the infrastructure and data part of it, APEC accounts around greater than 55% is global of 5G connection. That means what? Every mobile is having a LLM or an application which everybody is using on a day-to-day basis. That's why you can see the huge market. Everybody is tapping into Asia Pacific as well. So economic growth wise, if you see the synthesis, from starting from policies to enterprise adoption to a startup innovation to an infrastructure, each and every number suggests that AI is actually growing at the amazing pace for each and every market that we have it. And the problem is there is no standard economic stability evaluation in an AI which has been done. That means there is a huge opportunity there. If you have a market there, how you tap into the market, it starts always with the learning and literacy and enablement. And that's where there are multiple players which are there in the out there, but they do not tap into this market of a training and evaluation which each and every role taps in. So if you talk about AI skilling, every organizational, every company, every country, every educational orgs are initiating it every single day, right? So each of the stats, governance stats, if you talk about, that's where the world is moving. Now, what we want to try and solve is what we want to, produce from these discussions that we are actually having. So the corporate AI training market is actually doubling in value, and certification programs are outpacing the entire generic solutions. The problem is there is no standard AI learning framework out there. So the opportunity size in the corporate training and AI upskilling is so huge. So AI side is basically, that's where tapping into this entire economical expansion of an AI gold rush, as we say. And the fastest growing line item would be to tapping into the every enterprise buckets and the projects which governments are rolling out, with the initiative of having this funding tap in to align the AI upskilling and making sure every single role is AI enabled. So this is a huge opportunity in terms of the market valuation, as you can see as well. If you can go to the next slide. And that's where the opportunity lies. If you see AI talent gap, everybody wants to start somewhere. Even AI, you see thousands of different courses are out there which are highly decluttered with a lot of confusion. There is no standard framework. So that means there is an opportunity to empower more than 77 percentage of employers in APAC. That means it cannot be avoided at all. This number is highest in almost 17 years so far. So India alone, you can see, faces 10 to 12K unified AI roles annually. This number is drastically growing. That means across Asia, 3 AI jobs exist for every qualified professional. And I'm repeating this. There is a 3 AI jobs exist for every qualified professional, and we call it an AI talent pool. That means job posting for AI roles have been drastically increased or tripled in the span of 2024 to 2025. So the gap is so huge. If you talk about the educational lag, because of the university still teaches those outdated computer science curriculum, which is not actually solving the problem that we're trying to tap in. If you see the entire fast change job roles which are going, new roles are aligning: AI auditor, AI ethics, prompt engineer, didn't even exist in the last 2 years. So there are uneven access which is there, which is a huge tap in for the market. And then most importantly, there is a credential chaos, as they say. That means there is no unified industry trusted certification then which is tapping this AI entire market. And the corporate underinvestments, that means SMEs often lack the structured reskilling program, and they go with a Google aligned or maybe a research content, which is not right framework to start the entire AI journey for any org. So the challenge isn't interest, its infrastructure and standardization is what the challenge of this AI economy is. So why this matter right now is because both the biggest risk and the biggest opportunity is in AI race, right? So this really creates a lot of opportunity, as you can see from the slide as well. Uh, the government-led AI programs and the enterprise-led AI program. That means every account or every company that you tap in, they really wants to initiate something. Every government initiative is tapped by the AI. Every government, every company's organizational drives are driving in AI innovation down the line. Starting from each country, let's say you're starting from in India, Singapore, Japan, Australia, South Korea, you name the countries, right? And biggest companies within these geos as well, starting from Infosys and TCS, Samsung and LLG. You name the banking industry, you name the healthcare industry, you name the financial industry. Everybody is tapping into these roles, and they want to try this AI role-based, expansion. That every roles that they have it, they want to make sure that they align it. That means no other region has this level of alignment which we want to tap in right now than the APAC. That means the policy, enterprise, and entire talent ecosystem is suggesting that this is the right time for us to evaluate and tap into this untapped market, which we can do it with a structured and more aligned way, starting from aligning the various points that we are talking about as well. So APEC represents the fastest growing market, as you can see from the slide as well. So starting from upskilling and growth, starting from strategic partnership, starting from partnership opportunity, it's a huge market that we are actually looking at. So the stats are under the way. They are saying that the market is still is in early growth phase. The first mover will capture the credibility and the long term enterprise relationships. That means by 2027 to 2028, the certification framework will become mandatory for AI related professional and compliance ecosystem in every organizations that we are into. Those who actually establish the presence now will become the default certification providers for tomorrow. That's where we are actually tapping this market with a huge opportunities that we are providing to all our partners that we have it. To name it, we have almost 160 partners across the globe right now. And that too, how AI training and certification is translating, solving the problem, not only the learning part of it, but because it's a role based, it's really taps into the actual problem, and it really solves the business problem for every industry that we are aligning and every role that we are aligning as well. And with that being said, I would like to align Afrin to brief you about how the partnership advantage and everything works for us.
Thank you so much for that, Chintan. And yes, I would just like to maybe reiterate what Chintan just mentioned in previously, that this is a gold mine for all of us. It is a potential opportunity that is here. It has never been this big, and the opportunity is already here presenting itself. And I am here. I would love to discuss what is the advantages that is there in terms of AI literacy. So I would reiterate what I just said initially in the beginning of this webinar, that even before we ask someone to adopt AI, or even before AI adoption, the first step is AI literacy, where a person needs to know about artificial intelligence. What is AI? What can it do? How can it help and benefit them, even before, before they start using or adopting artificial intelligence? So that's where we come in the picture, right? So we have these certification programs, a one-stop solution catering to every job role that is out there in the market. And how can you use the power of artificial intelligence in that role and become future ready, AI ready? So that's where the opportunity presents itself. And Chandana has already gone through a lot of facts, a lot of data, statistics that we've spoken about, which clearly highlights that this is a gold mine that we all need to rush and go ahead and tap into, right? So we have the certification programs for you, and we have an ambitious mission and a vision as well, which I want to highlight. So our CEO, of course, has is a visionary, and he has given the team of AI certs a bold mission and a vision that, hey, you need to certify 1 billion learners by the end of 2030 across the globe. So we want to scale AI literacy together. And that is where we have these multiple partnership opportunities where we could scale AI literacy together across the globe. And this is where we have the authorized training partnership advantage, right? It is one of our business model. It is one of our partnership opportunity. As rightfully mentioned, AI currently is in high demand. If we were having this maybe webinar a year ago, I would say it's just the pink elephant in the room. But today, I would not just say it has its own room. I would say AI has its own building. That's the kind of demand that AI has created. That's the kind of growth that we've seen, the updates that we've seen. And the best thing about our certification programs is that it is in pace, in line to with the trends and technological trends and updates with which AI is moving. We keep regularly updating our curriculum, our content, to keep our learners also current and relevant based on the latest market, job, and AI trends. Every quarter, we have a team of experts. We have leveraged over 300 plus subject matter experts. We have industry experts, AI experts, tech giants like Microsoft, Google, Cisco, who are all part of our certification and advisory team and board. These are the people behind the scenes who curate the content of our certification programs and ensure it's always relevant to the job trends and what is happening in the job market in terms of artificial intelligence. So now there is a huge demand, especially in the APAC region. And honestly, since I have been with the ISOs and dealing with a lot of partners and partnerships, that's what I do here. That's my role and responsibility. So there's one thing that I would like to highlight, that in the APAC region, it's not just the tier 1 countries like Japan, Singapore, that are out there and already leveraged and had started adopting AI, right? But it is the best thing about the APAC region is that we've seen smaller tiered countries as well completely tapping into this potential gold mine. I'm talking about regions like India, like Sri Lanka, Cambodia, Philippines. We've seen a lot of African regions where we see a huge partnership and potential opportunity, because these are, the countries where they have a lot of young population, there's a whole youth, and of course the government initiatives. The government is heavily investing and also having multiple initiatives that we just spoke about in our previous slides, wherein they want to upskill the youth in AI and make them future and AI ready. So that's where we can tap into this potential talent gap, the AI talent gap that we spoke about, and bridge that gap and create a pool of AI ready workforce and AI ready individuals. Now, AI is already here. If we still feel that, in fact, we've gone one step ahead, now the new buzzword is AI agents. We're all talking about AI agents. So AI is already here, and the person who taps into this gets the first mover advantage to capture the entire market and become the go-to training providers or the partners when it comes to AI education, AI certifications, and AI trainings. So these are just the four important points that we have highlighted on how AI skills and AI training programs and certifications are the new competitive currency, how we would like to call it. So the AI demand is outpacing the workforce capability in APAC. So we just spoke about this, that currently the demand for AI skilled professionals and the supply is less in the APAC region. So again, that presents itself with a huge opportunity where we can fill that supply and demand gap by providing verified AI ready professionals through our globally recognized certification programs. And all of our the training providers are, of course, the key enablers. So you are the people who are going to deliver the trainings, who are going to teach the audience, who are going to spread that literacy over on what is the impact of AI, why do we need to have AI skills, how has it disrupted every industry that we see across the globe, and what are we missing out if we do not adopt to this technology, and how are we going to be left behind. So around AI, everyone is talking about artificial intelligence, but like Chintan also mentioned previously, there's a lot of misinformation. It's not very structured. So that is where the AI literacy plays a major role. So people, they have this myth saying that AI is going to replace humans. That's, of course, never going to happen. You would always need a human intervention to go ahead and operate or tell AI what to do. But of course, certainly people with AI skills are definitely going to replace the ones without the AI skills, right? So we can put that across in this way. This would be the right way to put that across. AI will never replace humans, but people with AI skills definitely will replace the ones who do not have them or haven't started adopting or learning about this technology. Because we've seen the kind of impact. I'm sure we all use ChatGPT right now. I use it extensively for research, for any kind of, drafting mails, or so it's a great tool. And we are now at the version 5 of it. So that's how rapidly AI has not just disrupted every industry, but how fast it's updating itself. And we need to also be current and relevant with that pace. So, of course, talking about the first mover advantage, so that is where when you start capturing that gap and filling that AI talent pool with your training and certification programs by providing the knowledge and the trainings that is required to upskill people with AI technology. So that is where you capture that market, and you would be the go-to training partners, like I said, when it comes to artificial intelligence. And all of our certification programs not just are meant to develop practical AI skills, which of course currently is in high demand, but it is backed with a validation. Like I mentioned, we have a certification that you could share on LinkedIn, you can share on your social media platforms. I may be a student who's looking for a job, or applying for an interview. I can leverage these certifications. It certainly is going to add more credibility and value to my resume and to my CV. I may be a working professional who's stuck in the same role for over 5 years in the organization looking for a career growth. This AI certification that I would receive after completing the ISERTs training program, of course, I could use it for career growth and for career development as well, for promotions and so on. So moving on to the next slide, and of course, the partner, talking more about the partner advantages, but what kind of partnership models that we have, right? Now, catering to every different segment of the market, we have various partnership models. First is, of course, the academic and institutional partnerships, and then the training and enterprise partnerships. Now, the academic alliance partner is nothing but where we try to go ahead and integrate our certifications into the academic curriculum. So this is an opportunity where an academic institution like a school, a college, or university could make these certifications accessible to their students. We all see the huge unemployment gap that exists today. So, we're all toppers, we're all doing great in our curriculum, in our academics, but where the whole gap exists where students are not able to practically implement what they've learned academically into the real job world, into the real job scenarios. So these certifications and these AI skills will certainly benefit the students and make them AI future and job ready. So we're tying up with academic institutions and partnering with them to integrate these certifications as a value add, as an upskilling initiative for their students and even the educators. It's not just the students. Nowadays, the education sector as well has been almost 30 to 40% of the education schools, colleges have started leveraging artificial intelligence in their classrooms. The teachers have started using AI for curriculum designing, for exam preparations, and so on. So we also have something called the AI learning and specialization, where we have AI for educators and AI for learning and development. Now, moving on to the association partners. So here we equip, members of an institute or members of an association or a specific profession on how you can leverage artificial intelligence. So that is the kind of partnerships where we are associating with associations. Like, let me give you an example, like say the Institute of Chartered Accountants. So that is again a professional institute or a professional association or a body. So we collaborate with them, we partner with them so that we can also upskill a particular group of similar background or professions in AI upskilling. And moving on to the next kind of partnerships that we have, which is of course the training partners and the enterprise partners. So Chintan also spoke about this in our earlier slides. Since we have such a broad portfolio of certifications to offer, catering to every job role that is out there in the market, we can go ahead and do an enterprise-wide AI literacy program, right? Starting from the top tier of the pyramid, from say the leadership up until the various departments and teams that exist in an enterprise or in an organization. So we have something for the sales department. We have some we can cater to the finance department, the accounting department, the IT department, the HR department. So we can do an enterprise-wide AI literacy program with our enterprise partners, where we partner with them to ensure that by the end of completing this partnership, their entire workforce is upskilled in artificial intelligence, in turn increasing the efficiency and productivity of the employees within the organization, saving a lot of their time and a lot of the cost to the company. Mostly, when I've gone to these shows or seminars or workshops, the major questions that when I talk to the CEOs of these companies and organizations and ask them about artificial intelligence and if they're using that in their company, the first thing that comes across is that we want to leverage AI, we want to automate, and we want to invest in AI. But the only concern is that we don't have a workforce that is skilled enough to use that technology. So again, that's an opportunity that presents itself, where we can train these employees and these workforce, and through an enterprise-wide AI literacy program, we can make a company as workforce AI ready, right? And the authorized training partnership model. So this is the last partnership opportunity that we have here at AI CERTs, where you are the training partners who are authorized to deliver training programs and to deliver the trainings across the globe to your audience through our verified ISO compliant certification programs, which is currently in high demand because it is artificial intelligence that we are talking about. So this is a partnership where we work hand in hand. You have our certifications that have been recognized, that are globally recognized, and you have your market presence, your insights, your local expertise, your trainers who will deliver the training across. And moving on to the next slide. So just a minute. Yes. All right. So, what do you get? What are the partner benefits? Now, what is the value proposition? I mean, why should we partner? Why should we tap into this market? Is this something that makes sense to our business? Is this partnership that can add more value to what we're already doing? Does this complement our business strategies and business initiatives? So of course, let me highlight what is the benefits of the entire partnership. How can this partnership help you scale and open up an additional revenue opportunity for you when you add our certification programs into your current training portfolio? So if you had to create your own AI training programs, that would involve a lot of cost, a lot of manpower, a lot of resources, a lot of time, a lot of energy. So we already have that taken care of. We have a certification program. We have created over 50 plus courses, which also opens up opportunities for our partners to be able to cater to a wider audience and to be able to cater to a global market. So it opens up the geographical boundaries for you. It helps you tap into a potential gold mine opportunity where everyone is talking about artificial intelligence. The partners that we have currently, who are our existing partners, when we have these monthly sessions with them, they come back telling us that artificial intelligence right now is not just such a hot topic. We don't even need to market it. The moment we just tell our customers that we have AI trainings also now in our portfolio, in our services to offer, the customers are coming firsthand and inquiring about these training programs and these certifications. That's the kind of impact and demand that there exists, especially in the Asia Pacific region. So, the best thing about being a partner with AI Sets is that you deliver the trainings on our content and we take care of the entire end-to-end support in terms of the entire certification itself. We've curated the content from you with a team of experts, where we have AI, edtech, blockchain experts, academic experts, industry experts, all part of the team. All of these certification programs are backed with an industry validated credential. The curriculum is always up to date, keeping the learners current and relevant based on the latest AI trends. We help you with complete marketing support in terms of the PR activities, in terms of the ready to use marketing resources and materials that are available that you can co-brand and you can use it for promotions, marketing activities, and share it with your clients who may have requested for more information on a particular certification or a particular course. So you have all the materials available. We have social media success kits, SEO content, email templates, flyers, forms, logos, outlines, blueprints, you name it. And of course, the complimentary Train the Trainer program, where we train and certify your trainers, and not just are they certified, enhancing their training portfolio, professional portfolio as well. Even the trainers who get certified on our courses can leverage those certifications on their LinkedIn and their social media platforms to enhance their training portfolio. And the trainers are called AICTs. Now, that's a term that we've kept, which is called the AI certified trainers. So only an AI certified trainer is allowed to deliver the training on our courses. So we certify them, we train them on that course, and we also provide the trainer with all the training prep materials and the delivery materials that they may need to effectively and successfully deliver the trainings across. And when it comes to the training partnership opportunity, our training partners have the upper hand. It is completely their call. They decide on how they want to deliver the training, whether it's online, virtual, whether they want to keep it like a classroom, whether it's offline, whether it may be on site, or blended, hybrid, completely the training partner's call. And of course, uncapped margins to play with. So you get a discounted price, which is again a partner benefit on our certification programs. And on top of that, there is no capping on the margins that you can play around with, and you can charge for the instructor-led trainings. And of course, the entire end-to-end operations is taken care through our comprehensive onboarding support that we give to all our partners. So we completely enable our partners to be able to successfully promote, market, sell, and deliver the trainings on our certifications. We fully enable your trainers. We have sales enablement sessions and trainings for your internal sales team. They are the frontline people who are the direct point of contact for your clients and for your audiences. They are the ones who are going to, the revenue generators. So we want to ensure that your sales team is able to sell the certifications, able to penetrate these courses into the market, position them with your audience's needs and requirements. So regular training sessions, marketing support, co-branded marketing activities and events, all of this is taken care where we do a lot of co-branded online webinars with our partners, masterclasses, sessions, seminars, hackathons to create that buzz and that awareness about these new offerings that you would be offering to your audience, right? And this is just a quick overview of our LMS. Now, our LMS is again a very exciting thing that I want to talk about. It is supported on multiple devices and has multiple modalities of learning. So any certification program that you choose from our 50 plus list, all the certifications come with 1 year access to our LMS, including regular updates, including the certification exam, and including a retake. So this is the entire package that a customer gets when they enroll for any of our certifications. So you as a training partner deliver the training, and that opens up a revenue opportunity for you, where you now are also offering AI trainings backed with a certification to your audience. So it attracts more customers because right now everyone is asking about AI. And since we have such a broad portfolio, you can cater to any audience and any need or requirement that comes in. And we have a flexible learning on the go. Our LMS platform has both the mobile and the web applications available. So you can access the learning materials, the online e-learning materials from any device. Your smartphone, it could be Android, iOS. We have both support. You could access it from your laptops. You could access it from your desktops as well from your tablets. So it has multiple device support, and we have 4 modalities of learning. So every module or the content that is there within the course itself has eBooks available, you have podcasts, you have videos, and you have audiobooks. So I can watch and learn the videos, I can listen to the audiobooks and ebooks and the podcasts and learn, and I can read the comprehensive ebooks as well as learn, depending on the learner's preference or my preference. On a personal front, I prefer the podcast. That's one of my favorite ways of going about the certifications. Because it's quite interactive and it's a shorter version. So, and it's like a learning on the go. I can just plug in my earphones and listen to the podcast and also learn as well as maybe do, multitask. So there's a huge flexibility. There are 4 ways to learn. And of course, there's a proven differentiate differentiator in all of our certification programs. And our LMS also includes an AI mentor or an AI assistant, right? So you can ask it anything. Say, here AI mentors, summarize the module 1 for me, and it will do that for you. Any queries, any doubts, it's there for your personalized guidance throughout your learning journey. And this is typically how our certification program exam format looks like. So all of our 50 plus courses after the learning is followed by a standardized ISO compliance certification exam. That is why this certification is different and not like a normal certificate of completion or participation that is given to every student or every learner once they complete a training program or a course. this is a validation or a proof saying that, hey, I have undergone a structured learning process, a training program, validated those learnings by undergoing an ISO compliant exam, passed the exam, and only then received the certification. And all of our certifications are issued through our own in-house developed blockchain-based platform called CERTs 365. So every certification is tamper-proof. So every certification is issued through blockchain technology and comes with a unique QR code. So instantly the code could be scanned and the document and the certification could be validated and verified then and there, right? So say I'm a student who's used this certification for a job interview. The recruiter is looking at the certification, can immediately scan the QR and validate and verify this document. So the entire exam, our certification exam, is for a duration of 90 minutes. That's 1.5 hours. There's going to be 50 reasoning-based multiple choice questions, and every learner needs to get 35 questions right to be able to get certified. So there is a passing score of 70% or above, and the whole exam is completely in an online format and is proctored again with our own in-house developed AI-powered proctoring solution. So our proctoring 365 ensures that the credibility of the entire online examination. So if the student is browsing between windows, talking to someone, someone else, searching for answers, the exam stops. So it ensures that there is no cheating and it is done in a fair and a secure environment. So I think I'll take a break. I talk a lot, I know that. So I will now move on and hand over the podium and the limelight to Chintan so that he can discuss some real world case studies with you on showing the impact that AI has created in just a short span of time. Over
And
to
thank you so much for the update. And in the lieu of the time, Freen and team, we'll send about the deck with all the details. We have 3 minutes. If you have any question, do you want to
you.
take up?
Yes.
Let me just quickly go through. Or you want to open up and just share your questions if you have it, guys. Okay, I see a couple of questions. Yep. So there is a question.
Yes.
What are the different types of partnership models that you have it?
Right.
You want to take up?
Yes, to answer that, we have various partnership models. The academic partnerships, which is for academic institutions. You should be a legally registered school, college, or institution. Then we have an enterprise partnership where wherein we sign up with corporates. We have the authorized training partnership model, where it is specifically for training institutes, consulting and training companies who are into the learning and training space and have an audience and have been doing this. So for them to be able to deliver the instructor-led training or classes on our certifications, then we have the reseller partnership and also the affiliate partnership, which is specifically for individuals who have a huge network and want to promote our courses and refer their audiences or their network of people and earn a commission out of it. So that's the affiliate partnership model. And the reseller model is basically where they go ahead and resell our e-learning programs completely, no instructor, no trainer support there, and they get it at a reseller price, and they have their margins to add, and they can sell it at a reseller retail price of their own that they set. So this is the partnership model that we are currently operating. So the training partnership, affiliate partnership, and the reseller partner, and the enterprise partner and academic partner, also the association partner, where you have, like, say, a group of doctors or professionals, so, or a group of chartered accountants. So an association or an industry organization can also partner with us.
Perfect.
I hope I was able to answer your question. Do you
Thank
have
you,
any
Afreen.
other?
I think we have a couple of more questions. We would need to take it offline. Thank you so
Right.
much, everyone. We respect your time. And as we close today's session, one thing is pretty clear that Asia Pacific isn't just participating in the AI revolution, right? So we are leading it from the $1 trillion market to national AI missions and enterprise which are transforming, the startups which are growing the economies, which is aligning towards an AI. In building these skills and certification is going to empower everything that they do, right? So through the AI certs and our partners, we're actually tuning into this AI talent gap into the world's largest capability movement. And that's where the AI gold rush is here. And this is our moment to lead it. So we would definitely love to discuss more about you with you. And there are many questions related to how to get in touch. Please feel free to reach out to us. I think team has sent the authorized training partner contact details. Feel free to reach out. Afrin and team will certainly assist you. Really appreciate everybody's time. You all have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Take care.
Have a wonderful rest of the day. Take care. Bye-bye.